Well, folks, I'm back. Third day in the row. Can you believe it? Well, put it to you simple. I've been watching a little bit more YouTube stuff, getting a little more time here. Things are warming up a little. Work's not quite as demanding. So, I've been watching some of these people on TV, mainly YouTube stuff. I have been watching some mainstream stuff like CNN and MSNBC, stuff like that too. And I just cannot believe the people that are just playing. I mean, these are not stupid people. You say, that's why I can't believe what they're saying. Because they're not being honest. Or they are that stupid. It's one or the other. I mean, I get some people want to say, oh, listen, they should give all this money that Doge is finding back and pay back you know, the money, you know, what we owe, the debt, pay back the debt. Well, I mean, yeah, I get that. But that's not going to happen. I already explained on one of my videos, Trump needs to take this money and give it to the American people that are going to spend it to keep the economy going sideways instead of going down. You got to put some money out there. And 5,000 probably is not going to be it. I mean, it's going to be higher than that. He might give you one now, give you another later, and another one even after that to keep that going, because his what he's doing has to be implemented, and that takes time to implement it. Of course, he's going to fast track it, but you can only do so much, and you have to have the economy stay stable while you're implementing this. And these people he's laying off, of course, he's giving, buyouts, which will last these people, well into, the end of the year, maybe even a little longer. They might find something. Depends on, who comes into the country, whether they build a factory or they find a factory that'll work for them. Depends on what it is. So there's a lot of stuff out there that's going on that we're not aware of. But as far as paying back the debt goes, he's not concerned about that right now. What'll happen is once the business comes into the country and he puts more people to work, that creates more funds, and that's what pays back the debt. Manufacturing pays back the debt. Jobs pay back the debt. Tariffs pay back the debt. And all these countries that think, oh, we're going to raise the tariff. Well, that's fine. Go ahead and raise it. You don't have the world reserve currency. Okay, we just keep printing. We could keep printing for a long time. And he can revalue gold if he wants to through the treasury. Instead of being, I don't know where it is, roughly around 29, 3,000 an ounce, he could say, Treasury Secretary, I want you to take gold to 10,000 an ounce. I want you to take it to 50. Maybe I'll take it to 100,000 an ounce. Now all of a sudden, and I mean, the debt is like nothing compared to what you got in gold reserves. So you just increased your buying power is what you did. See, these countries that think they're going to play games with Trump, he's got the cards. We are the largest economy out there. China, China is all smoke and mirrors, always has been smoke and mirrors, and they're in really, really bad shape. I'm surprised they haven't went to war. Because usually when a country gets this bad off, they go to war. Because war is good for the economy. You know, you got to build things, and that helps the economy, puts people to work, so on and so forth. Well, they had a chance to make their economy better, but they choose not to do it because they're communists. I mean, instead of taking people and lifting them out of poverty, they put people and leave them in poverty. That's not how you build an economy. You got to have people out there to spend money, and then your economy grows, your GDP grows, everything grows. So when you go out there and you want to be a communist, well, that ain't good for you. So, but I think one thing he needs to tackle is hospitals, you know, insurance companies, hospitals, and that, and what they're charging. Maybe he needs to take over the hospitals, get rid of the VA. Well, he could turn the VA hospitals into just regular hospitals and have it government controlled, government owned, and problem is when he's gone out of office, there'll probably be all kinds of corruption there. Same thing with the banking industry. Just get rid of the damn Fed and go back to our old way of doing things. Like I said, you use state banks. Fed gives you any trouble, fire them. Get rid of them. So we ain't using it anymore. We're going to use our own treasury and use the state banks. First, get all the state banks up and running, giving loans, taking money, the whole 9 yards, and then tell the Fed to go. You wouldn't even notice there was a transition period. But yeah, he needs to get, because people, one of their largest expenses is if they go to the hospitals. Yes, insurance covers a little bit, and it helps. And there's a lot of people that are on it that they don't pay a nickel out. I watched that one crazy broad on, you know, she got a 2004 BMW she paid cash for. She's getting like 4,000 a month, and for food and 1,100 in cash, and let's see, her assisted living wherever she lived was costing her $60 a month, and they knocked all that off, and she's supposed to get 22,000 back in income tax, and she's mad about all this because he has to quote sell her car before they'll even talk to her. That's her baby, you know. She paid cash. She worked hard for that. I mean, this woman is psycho. I mean, anybody and everybody that knows her, even her family's looking like, we don't know her, and she can't go anywhere, and they're just people are going to be up her in her business just because he's an idiot, taking advantage like that. People don't mind helping someone that's down and out and get them on their feet. They don't mind doing that. We don't mind taking care of someone that can't work. I mean, you're screwed up and you're in a wheelchair and messed up pretty bad. And American people are very forgiving, very loving people. They don't mind taking care of you. And my attitude on that is we just don't just give you the basics. Okay, we give you the basics and then some, so you can actually enjoy the life, whatever life you have. You know, I mean, I don't believe in just putting somebody in a wheelchair and putting them in a corner and letting them drool on themselves and change their diaper or whatever when you have to. No, I don't believe in that. You take them out of the corner, you take them down the road, you take them here, man, maybe take them on a cruise ship. You know, maybe you can work out government can work out a deal with a cruise liner and say, hey, listen, well, we'll take you out on a cruise, a few people, and then let you actually enjoy your life. So, I mean, that's how I feel about it. I mean, of course, they didn't earn it, but they're never going to earn it because they're screwed up that bad. I get that. But there's no reason to be cruel about it. It's like owning a dog or a cat. What do you do? Leave it chained up all the time? Here's your food, here's your water, but you can't get out and run and stretch your legs and go roam around a little and investigate. Just leave you back here in the corner of the lawn. No, you don't do that to dogs. Man, you bring him inside. Give him baths. Keep him clean. Mm. They'll jump in the truck and ride around with you. You know, why even have an animal like that? That's like basically a prisoner. Why should these people be a prisoner in their body? We should be a little more sympathetic than that. I mean, not everybody's going to be rich. That's just a fact of life. You got to have people out there that's going to work. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the way things are. But don't sit back and take advantage of the system like that. I mean, it's just like the people in the service that come back and they're screwed up. No, you take care of those people. You take care of them. I mean, I'm a firm believer in if you get injured, especially Medal of Honor winners, but if you get injured, I'm not talking about little, yeah, I healed up, I'm all right. I'm talking about somebody missing an arm, legs, shit like that. But I'll tell you what, and a Medal of Honor recipient, you should never have to pay taxes the rest of your life. You gave, and you gave a lot to this country, and you shouldn't have to pay a damn nickel. And if you're screwed up, they should give you, and keep giving you, and take care of you. And I mean, not just push you in a corner taking care of you. I mean, I'm talking about taking care of you. And if they can't take care of you like that, well, my God, maybe a family member should be there to help take care of you. They should pay that family member a good wage to do it. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed, rectified, and at least somebody's doing something out of the ordinary. I mean, what's been going on has been going on the way status quo for a long, long time now. You got somebody in here trying to change it. Well, I welcome the change. We'll see what happens. You know, time will tell. So, folks, I mean, that's really the only reason I got on here is because people are just like, oh, we should give the money back. Well, it's already allocated. It's already hit the debt. What's the difference? They give you some money, keep this economy going sideways instead of down, and then once what he's implementing and trying to get going takes off, well, then you can start paying back the debt. A lot can happen between now and then, also. So, who knows? So, folks, you take care. You have a good one. Said my mouse will work.